I mean, it is whatever you gotta do to make the team better. So you just gotta go with the flow, and regardless of what happens, you still gotta work as hard as you possibly can, day in and day out.
You'd rather not.
Yes, I would rather not register though. Yeah.
Was that your first major injury, or was it?
Yes, that was my first injury, so it was shocking, but everybody bounces back. Minor setback for a major comeback.
Right, as Danny's roommate, what makes him a good quarterback and a leader and all those kind of things?
Danny, he's the most energetic person I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, he wakes up with a smile, through workouts with a smile, goes to bed with a smile, probably sleeps with a smile. But I mean, with that kind of energy, and he's so focused on becoming the best he can possibly be, learning the playbook already, everything from little details, always looking for doing extra stuff. So that's the type of thing we need to become better as a team and as a whole, because everybody can feed off that positive energy. So when you have positive energy, it makes the team have positive energy.
He says nobody actually gives him much gruff about the Ohio State tattoo. Is that true? You all just kind of let that one slide, or is there maybe a little negative?
Yeah, we let it slide for now. So.
How important was it for you all as recruits to see them kind of turn the corner on the field last year and get some wins?
It was big. Well, not only for us, but it's big for the program in general. So give them that confidence, because confidence is key in my eyes. If you have confidence, you can do just about anything, because you got to believe in yourself before others believe in you. So that's a big step. But for us recruits, it was big, setting the stage for us. Like, we're not going to take anything less than this. So when we get a winning program, we're not going to take anything less than a winning program from here on out.
Is there anything different about the way Kentucky recruits you than maybe other programs?
I don't know, it just feels more like home. I came here from the second I got here, from the teammates to the coaches to even faculty, other faculty, like academic advisors, everybody, it just so comfortable. Like, their personalities are different. Like, it's just different. As soon as I got here, I felt like it was home. Like, I knew everybody for so long already, so it wasn't any different, really.
You like the idea of coming in and playing for your position coach, being the coordinator too?
Yeah, for the most part, but at the end of the day, Coach Graham's going to call the calls that are going to work and get us the win, and that's the most important thing, is winning for us and playing as a team.
You said one of the reasons you also wanted to come in early was get the rehab and everything else. So how's the rehab here been different than maybe what you were doing before?
The rehab here's got things that I don't believe other rehab places outside of collegiate ball have. So that's a big step forward, and they can monitor you. And they push you, but they monitor you to where they don't over push you. So it's allowing you to get back faster and stronger than what you would if you were at a normal rehab place that just rehabs everybody in general instead of just athletes.
So when's the timetable for you to be back and be able to on the field, do you think?
So 6 to 8 months. So anywhere between April and June.
Okay.
You had such crazy numbers in the 4 or 5 games you did play out there. What could you have done that season if you had been healthy the whole year? Did you have goals in mind that you were?
I had goals. I had a goal for 3,000 rushing yards. So that is my personal goal going into the season, around 4,000 all-purpose yards. That is a goal that me and my position coach had sat down and set a mark for. And we were on track for it, but also, like, going into the playoffs, we knew it would be achievable, so we just had that set goal just in case. So,
what's the recruiting when Mark Stoops or Vince Mayer walks into a high school in Ohio? Like, how much does that name kind of get buzzing because they have such big names up there?
Yeah, it gets buzzing because they recruit Ohio so much, so you got a lot of Ohio boys down here, and I don't know, like, it's just easier to get along with somebody that you kind of already know, like, because they kind of know, like, your town, or they've heard of your high school or something, so it's kind of easier to, like, understand who they are and, like, just get the feel for their personality, because, like, they have some kind of knowledge about you already. Where in Florida, like, I haven't really heard of any Florida high schools before. There are only a couple. So, like, it's a little different. So, in the environment's a little different in Florida and in the South and the North. So, with Ohio boys, you just understand, like, you can already kind of clash together, so it's a good thing.
How much, I know you're around the freshmen a lot, the early enrollees a lot, but how much have you been able to hang out with other guys playing your position?
A little bit, not a whole lot, because we got here and we were getting situated with classes right away, so we had to get adapted. We had to adapt to all of that really soon, and so probably in these next couple weeks we'll probably be able to do that more often, because we had to get used. This is only our second full week of being here, so we had to get used to our tutors and all that stuff. So, and walking around campus, figuring out things. So now that we got a grasp on things, we'll probably have a little bit more free time to go and do other things.
You talk about Coach Merrill and Coach Stoops knowing Ohio. Coach Merrill actually coached at your high school before, right?
Yes.
Did you know that going into the process? Did you know him when he was there?
I was young. I was in the 5th grade when Coach Merrill was at my high school. I heard of him. I knew he was the head coach at the high school level. And you know, being a kid at that time, you always admired people because the way college people look at the NFL is how middle schoolers look at the varsity football. So, and I was in middle school, so I was in elementary. So they were like mind-boggling to me. So just I knew him a little bit, but not a whole lot. So it was big.
In the recruiting process, was there any kind of extra emphasis from him about Springfield pride or any of that kind of stuff out there, talking about that connection?
Well, my aunt was his boss at one time, so like it was kind of like it was in there and out, but not a whole lot. He really didn't. I didn't really like to associate that kind of pride. I wanted to be like what best fits me because coaching can always leave. So whatever program fit me best, that's where I wanted to return, and this is it.
You think your aunt would have some good stories to tell about Coach?
I'm not quite sure. I haven't really sat down and talked about like that. I was
You
more
could set
so,
up for us to do that. I'd like to hear. I'd like to talk to her. That'd be fun. Yeah.
So
What does it mean when you see the offensive line success they had last year? They received a lot of praise from the national talking heads, and a lot of those guys are really young and have a lot of years of football left to play here.
yes, that's huge because the offensive line, you can't do anything without an offensive line from quarterback to running back to wide receiver. You need that offensive line to do anything. You can get the ball. So having a really good offensive line and knowing that they're going to be coming back is outstanding because then you know you're solid up front. So when you're solid up front, then you can start working on things in the backfield.
How big was it to see the freshmen, get on the field last season for this team? How much excited does that make you possibly playing this year?
It's really exciting. Just knowing that you can go in and potentially help the program out to win some games early. So that's big, and get your name out there as early as you possibly can is huge.
Do you know any of the other Ohio guys? I mean, is there an Ohio connection or any guys that you played against?
I didn't. I don't think too many of us had played against each other. But recruiting when I would come here on recruiting visits and whatsoever, I hung out with them. So I kind of got a good feel for them right now. So I gotta say I know them pretty well.
Did you go through junior day or camps, or how did you sort of end up in Kentucky?
I came to 2 camps here over the past 2 summers. I came to my first camp, competed, camp player, and then last year came camp player again, came to junior day, then my official visit. So I just felt like home every single time I was here. Nothing changed anytime I was here.
Is there anything about the mailers or the texts or anything that's different in Kentucky?
I wouldn't say so.
You mentioned the rehab stuff and how it's different here. What are some things that you're doing differently now that maybe you didn't do before that you're excited about?
Right now, I'm actually more weight. Before I got here, I wasn't really lifting weights with my legs. So right now I'm back. I'm getting my legs strong again. So I'm really excited to get my leg strength back and my leg muscle back.
Is there any feeling sorry for yourself moments in your senior year? I mean, you're on crutches. It's supposed to be a big season.
No, I never felt sorry because everything happens for a reason. And I believe in Christ a lot. So I'm really religious. So whenever I felt down, I just start reading some Bible verses or whatsoever, get my spirit back up. Because I feel like mentally, if you have a bad mentality, it's gonna take longer for your body to heal. But if you have a good mentality, it's just some neurological thing in your brain that just allows you to heal faster. That's how I feel. So.
Are there any verses that you specifically latched onto?
My favorite one is everything happens for a reason, and it is what it is. So when you say it is what it is, let the past go and look forward to the present.
How do you describe your style as a running back?
I like to believe I'm quick, and I have speed, and I can break tackles. I can get a little physical if I need to. So I can catch the ball. So I feel like I'm almost an every down back. And we'll see as we go on and see with my pass protection, see how well that is. So we can go on and figure that out.
A couple of the freshmen from Florida kind of surprised at the snow. How do you think they're reacting to the cold up here? You're from Ohio, so I mean, you're used to it.
They still wear slippers. They wear slippers to class, to tutors. They don't have shoes. That's how you can tell they're Florida boys. But they don't like the cold. but we just keep on stressing to him. It's only gonna be like this for like another month, then it's gonna start warming up. Because when it is warm out, the atmosphere here is just gets you in a great mood. So like everybody's just happy all the time. So I just tell them it's just a few more weeks. We just work through it. So.
Did you watch the film of when you were hurt?
Yes.
A lot, or just once?
A couple of times. I show people, like, at first I didn't like looking at my leg or anything at first, you know, because it kind of freaked me out. It was the first injury I ever had. So going up to that point, I felt like I couldn't get hurt. Like, it was just some in brain mentality. You're not supposed to think you're gonna get hurt too. Like, so like watching the play. The first time I watched the play was like when I first started walking on my foot. So it was like a month ago. First time I ever watched the play, and then I was like, wow. Like, I was mad because I didn't score. Like, I was so close to the goal line, I didn't score. Like, when he tackled me, I didn't go down. I was still up, and we went to reach for another step, and I saw my leg, like how it was. So I just went down. I was like, because I knew I couldn't run, it was broke. I felt the pop and everything, but at first you don't like put that in your brain. Your whole, like, when I have the football in my hands, my one goal is to get to the goal line or get a first down, 10 yards, or a touchdown. That's what's going through my head every single time I carry the ball. So at that point, I was just focused on scoring out here. And then I lifted my leg up, and I saw it. I just went over, and then the ambulance came, took me out of there.
Do you remember the pain?
It was like a real bad pain at first, but after that, I must have went into shock. But like a couple days after, when I got home and I was on my crutches, I stood up. It killed. Like, pain was extraordinary. So, but after a week or two, it finished up, and it's all good.
Bryant.